What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing right now is showing you guys the best and most effective way to build your Madden 2025 Ultimate Team. So without further ado, please drop a like on the video and let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so when it comes to building your squad, there's multiple things that you guys should be focusing on. Everyone has their own way of going about it. I'm going to show you guys mine. Once again, you guys probably have certain things that you guys do that you're cool with, but you might pick up a few things that you feel that's worth doing in order to maybe get some coins, some players, or whatever it is that you guys feel you guys need, right? So here's my squad right here. You see that I'm a 98 overall. I didn't spend money, and the reason why I say I didn't money meaning I didn't buy packs or anything like that, but I did buy the field pass, and anybody who feels that it's worth it, go ahead and buy it, because to me it's worth it. You get a little bit more extra out of it. You know what you're getting. You're guaranteed certain things, so to me it's worth it. So these past couple last season and this season, I went ahead and go ahead and purchase it, right? But let me just tell you guys, even without purchasing the field pass, I literally only bought it just because I was really going to max out certain players, but I wanted to make sure I stay with extra tickets. So basically, I paid for extra tickets. That's really what I'll say when it comes to that, right? But we'll get into that more in a minute, right? But either way, I always had a stack of coins and I always did certain things to maintain my squad. But this is my squad right here, and if you look at everything, someone brought it to my attention the other day, which I always mention it, but I'm glad that they recognize it also, is the majority of my players, if not all, are all B&D. There's only a couple of players that are not B&D. For instance, Joe Staley. So all these players up here, all of them. All of these players, even this Forrest Gray, all these players up here are all B&D. Now let's go down here. This player is B&D. My Deion Sanders is B&D. Emmitt Smith, my QB, fullback, as well as AJ Green. All these guys are also, my whole offense is all B&D. On defense, everybody's B&D up here. Every single buddy is B&D. Byron Jones I just picked up, so he's not B&D. But all these okay. So everybody on my squad besides this Deion Sanders besides Deion Sanders, Chris Jones, and Byron Jones are all B&D. So those three players are not, but everyone else is all B&D. And here's the thing, I don't mind people going out there spending money or using a lot of their coins to buy players. You do what you want, right? But keep in mind, I was able to effectively build a squad without having to spend a lot of coins, because how I go about not only maintaining my coin stack, but also making sure I have coins to participate in certain programs. Also, when opportunity arose, like say for instance, I'm in the auction house and like, oh man, that's a deal, I could go ahead and purchase it because I got coins. Some of you guys, you spend all your coins, and so therefore when you go to the auction house or you come across an opportunity, it's hard to really participate in it right away. Like say for instance, you see a snipe and you can't snipe it because you have no coins. So that's why I always tell you guys to maintain your coin stack. But I wanted to show you guys this. Once again, I don't mind buying cards, but me, I'm very cheap. That's another thing. When it comes to building your squad the best and most effective way, that's another thing I do. I don't ever buy cards when they're at their highest. And I'm gonna give you an example. I always try to get cards they're not only at their when they're low, but as low as like a matter of fact, I think I'm a little bit. You don't have to be as cheap as me. So I wouldn't even encourage you guys to be as cheap as me. If a card goes down, quite a bit, go ahead and pick them up. But let's just say, for instance, I'm going to come over here and give you guys an example, because I'm waiting for a card to go down. And I'll show you guys right now, as an example, what is a good deal if it's you, if you want to pick it up. But for me, I wait for them to really, really go down, right? So for instance, this Byron Jones, honestly, at 177K, even though I know this card's going to go back down because I picked them up for 134K, 177K is not bad. All right, so 170. So if you wanted this card, 177K is not bad. But me, I'm very cheap, so therefore I wait for him, because I was like, hold on here. He went down to 134. He's gonna go to 134 again. It might take a week, but I don't care. I'm gonna wait. But some of you guys will be like, man, I'll spend the extra couple hundred, not a couple 100K, but a couple thousand, just so I can make sure I have him on my squad and then start grinding, right? Whatever, that's cool. So this is not a bad deal. So I will tell you guys that. I'm not going to tell you to be as cheap as me, but I'll tell you guys a good deal. Brandon Cooks is not bad, even though I seen him for about 110, 120, 185K. If you really want him, is not bad. When I'm talking about, like for instance, when this card first came out, he was like what, 350, 400K, or probably even higher, maybe even higher than that. I can't remember, but I know he's high. That's what I'm telling you guys about. I wouldn't go and just, as soon as a card dropped, unless they're just real cheap, I wouldn't go off the top and just pick up the cards. Like, I just wouldn't do that because they're usually very expensive. But again, there is times when programs drop that some of these cards are very cheap. But I'm just saying, usually a lot of these cards are very expensive. Convante Turbin, once again, I know I could get them cheaper, but even at this price is not bad. So this is what I'm showing you guys. I'm waiting. I want this Roger Staubach. I'm going to pick him up, but I'm waiting for. I know it sounds kind of silly, but I'm not going to pick this car for 400K or 287K when I can just wait for his limited edition to go down to about 400K, and I'll go ahead and pick him up because at least I know that, in my opinion, I'm spending only 50K on him because he's always in a quick sell for 450K. So to me, that's smart. If you're going to pick up a limited, usually you want to do around that price because at least you know you always got 350K, and if you get it for 400K, you're only spending 50K on it, which you're going to make that back just by grinding out solo seasons or head-to-head or whatever. So you'll make that back. So in the end, I don't even look at that as even taking a loss. So I'm waiting for him to go down to 400K. But let me give you an example. For some of you guys, if you could pick him up for 500K, 450K, stuff like that, me personally, I want him to go way down to that because I'm very cheap. But once again, 450K, 500K is not bad for a limited edition. For a Redux card, these Redux cards, yeah. A 97 overall, like for Roger Staubach, I would wait for this card because to me, it's not smart to pick them up for 287K, considering that 97 overalls are going for about 200K. So if I were to pick up a 97 overall and it was a Redux, I would pay reasonably 210, 215, right? You could go over 220, but I wouldn't even go then, right? Because that would probably even make me angry knowing that you should just stop picking it up for 215, or someone should just put it up for 215. So 200K for sure, but 210K, 215K is reasonable for a 97 overall Roger Staubach. Stuff like that. Donovan Wilson, I'm not picking up his Redux 420K when his quick sell, when his limited edition quick sells for 350K, stuff like that. Even Emmitt Smith, I seen him a while back going down to 500K. Considering how rare it is and considering that his card is continuing, so this is another perfect example. I seen him the other day. I think it was actually, he went down a little bit low. I think it was like 450K, 500K, right? It was very cheap. But I seen him when there was a lot of reduxes, he went down very cheap. Honestly, in my opinion, because even though he's a 96 and that's still a lot, I know the rarity of picking up this card. So 450K, 500K was actually a good deal for this particular Redux because you're able to add them until last season. Emmitt Smith, upgrade them and get them up to a 99 overall with special chemistries, especially for the Cowboy fans who are in the Cowboy theme team. This is definitely a card worth picking up, something like that for about 450K, 500K. Me personally, I'm very cheap. I'm going to wait for them to go down even more. So that's on me though, right? Because for some of you guys are enjoying the card right now and you guys are able to get a good deal on it, and that's cool because you're enjoying. Time is everything, so you're enjoying it right now while you guys have it. Even if you have to get them for 800K, right? If you really want it, pick them up. But to me, that is not smart to pick up that car for 800K, 450K, 500K for a car that's steadily at 800K, 700K. That to me is more of a deal, right? That's one of the exceptions to the rules that I would say to pick up a car, a 96 overall when the 96s are going for 130, 140K. That's one of the rare ones that you'll pick up for more, right? All right, so there more things that I do to make sure that I always get good deals, and not just that. My coin, as I'm getting good deals, my coin stack is just getting higher, and higher because I'm not overspending. There's been a couple of times when I spend over 1 million coins, or maybe even 2 million coins, and then I stack right on back up. Right? Another thing I do, which is very important, right? If you're just starting the game, or even if you're not just starting the game, this is what I do. I go through, I wouldn't say I go through every single solo, but as they release, if they're offering something worth it, I grind out the best solos for myself to get the most rewards out of them. Because what's going to happen is they might fill a position that you don't have to go out and buy. Say for instance, you're playing a set of solos and like, okay, well, they're going to give you a 98 overall defensive tackle and you're wanting to buy one like myself or something like that. And then you're like, hold on here. I'm getting it free in these solos. Let me go ahead and get it free in these solos. Now I don't have to buy it. So there are more ways for you to save your, to stack up your coins. And let me give you another example. I have the legends, I have the roster revolution, and I have the AKA icons. I have all those tokens right now that I could redeem for a free player. And I know some of you guys, well, how come you don't redeem it for a free player? That Jason Wynn just came out. That's cool. Jason Wynn, and you never know. He might end up who I pick. But here's the thing. I'm looking towards the future, and I know that the AKA icons, the Ultimate Legends, well, not these legends. I don't know why I picked these legends. I meant the Ultimate Legends. Here we go. The Ultimate Legends, the Roster Revolution. I know that these cards are, the champions are going to go up to 99 gold. I know I have not only one, but several opportunities to wait to be able to pick between multiple 99 gold cards that most likely I'm probably really going to want. Guaranteed 99 gold. So that's another thing too that I make sure that I'm smart about, is not trying to be in a hurry to redeem my tokens for cards that I know that they're going to go down in value and probably going to be obsolete, no longer useful by the time the 99 golds come out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the 99 golds, even if it, like, my team is cool the way it is, so I could wait. Like, I'm okay with that, right? So I'm going to wait, because 99 golds are basically guaranteed are going to be game changers on my squad. They're going to be in-game cards. So I was like, you know what? And if I do want to go back and get the 98s, I can still. But the thing is that I'm going to wait for 99 golds, because I'm very confident at least one or two of those 99 golds are going to be some cards not only that I want, but that I've been wanting or something like that. So I don't want to miss out on the opportunity. So that's why I wait to redeem my tokens. And not only that, for the Ultimate Legends, by that time, I'm going to be able to redeem up to 2 free Ultimate Legends. Same thing with AKA icons. Right now, from what I see, there's enough tokens in the game to be able to get up to this is not AKA icons. The AKA icons, I'm sorry, I always put AKA, but AKA icons are it's in the solo seasons. So yeah, so go to the solo season. But anyways, I was told that there's enough AK icon tokens to redeem up to 2 free AK icon players. All right, I haven't even redeemed my first one, so guess what that tells me is that not only am I going to redeem up to 1, I'm gonna be able to redeem up to 2 free AKA icon players, and most likely they're going to be 99 golds, because that's what I'm waiting for. So these are things that I do. Another thing, real quick, just to put you guys up, and I always tell you guys this, is not only do your daily objectives right, because you're guaranteed coins every single day just by doing your daily objectives. And by doing your daily objectives alone, you're going to get up to at least, we'll say 50 to between 75K every single week just by doing your daily objectives. All right, just that alone. But besides that though, if you have to keep one thing in mind out of anything I just said right now, buy when the market is low. Always sell when it's high. That's just common sense. Meaning that if you buy when the market's low and you're like, you know what, this car went up a lot, and you see like, man, I'm really gonna profit, and you really don't really need the car at the moment, then you go ahead and sell. But I'm not telling you guys to buy low just to sell. I'm just saying if you do want to sell it, always sell when it's high. But I'm telling you guys, when I'm telling you guys to buy when it's low, I'm usually telling you guys to buy when it's low, just so you don't have to overspend for a card. Because the main thing is, not only do you want to spend coins, you want to make sure that you don't overspend, because you want to maintain your coin stack. So this is another rule that I do, and I'm gonna end it on this. Whatever you take out of your coin stack, right? This is just in Madden and in life in general. Say for instance, you got $500 in the savings. You're like, man, I'm gonna take out $100. That's fine. Take out that 100, but you got to put that 100 back and make sure you have 500 still in that bank account. Yeah, because the main thing about having that money is you want to make sure you add more to it, right? You don't want to just take from it. But if you do take from that 100, you make sure not only you put that 100 back in your savings, but you want to add a little bit extra. That's one thing that I always do. If anything, because you know this is a video game, always make sure if you have 4 million coins, you spend $1 million, make sure you make that $1 million back before you go crazy and spend again. That's one thing that I tell. These are things that I do, and I'm happy because I don't have to go buy tons of packs and stuff like that. I don't mind, but look at here, I don't mind buying a pack. I'll go buy a pack. If it's worth it to me, I'll buy it. I'm going to buy it because I want to buy it. And not that I need to, but because I want to. Because like, you know what? That's a good deal. I'm going to go ahead and get it. To me, it's worth it. So once again, I don't mind buying packs if not even if I need to, but if I want to. But once again, I don't have to. Like the way I'm running my squad, I'm cool with what I have. I'm content, man. And that's why I try to share it with you guys. But anyways, I'm going to leave it right there. If you guys have any questions, people put in the comment section. Until next time, I'm out.